first of all, welcome to Franklin, Louisiana, right? So, cool thing about Franklin is that this is one of our HUD site plans that's here. This was actually the first HUD site plan developed in the United States. So this is history. So Coretta King and the King family came and walked this property. Yes. And so just learning the history of why this particular owner developed this and worked with HUD was amazing. And so y'all be careful. There's ants right there. And so there's a few other HUD site plans here in Franklin. This family is the one who started the HUD site plans over here in Franklin. So we was super excited to be a part of history when we acquired this. So whenever we acquired this property, it's 60 homes. So we own that side of the street, this side of the street, this street behind us right here, and we own half of the street on the opposite side of it. And we're gonna walk the whole block together. Some of the homes are currently going through renovations. Some we've completed renovations on and have moved the tenants that have been living in very poor conditions out of the current homes that they're in into some of the newly renovated units, right? And so whenever you walk through these units, you're going to see the way that we try to save costs. Like we're not looking to make this a class A type investment. This is simply a HUD site plan. So we focus on the necessities of what HUD require, right? And so they're looking for the livability, comfortability, and accessibility. Like those are the major things with HUD, right? So we make sure that we hit all of those points. And so we'll bring you into one home, guys. If you have a sensitive stomach, don't go in there. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Don't go in there. But you'll be able to see kind of like how these tenants were living before we came in and started the work that we've started. So when you look on both of these streets, we changed out 60 roofs within 2.5 weeks. Everybody had brand new roofs. We worked on a lot of the soffit, the fascia, and different things like that. What happens when you come back here and you buy an entire neighborhood? Now you got to recondition their thinking because they're used to being, having a slumlord as a landlord. So they keep their yards dirty. They don't want to cut their grass. They got foil in the windows and all of this type of stuff. So we are sending them letters and letting them know, look, you need to take this down, or this is the work we're doing. Can you help us beautify the area, right? Get rid of the blight in the communities. If you see something, report it. You know what I'm saying? Because before we came back here, they was shooting and doing all type of other stuff back here. Like it was like I'm saying, it was very crime heavy. Heavy infested crime, right? Like as soon as we got it, they had like a shootout. They had a car run into one of the houses. Like it was crazy, right? But what happens is when people see that you care about their community, they start caring about their community, and then they start taking it more serious. And so a lot of that has died down back here because they see how often we back here. I make myself available to them often. So every time I'm back here usually 2 to 3 times a week. I'm checking the grounds, I'm checking the conditions, I'm talking to everyone, I'm hearing pain points because, mind you, they spent 10 years in their own feces. So now when new owners come back here, they're like, they see that we care. And so they just want us to hear their story and hear everything that they've been through. And so that's that's really what the whole objective is back here. So for those of you who's interested in HUD, right, HUD have this long, tedious list of rules and regulations that they require for their site. So for instance, we haven't gotten our REACT score yet because they knew that this property was in such poor condition. They given us time to renovate it and to bring it up. So when they come out and do the REACT score, it's going to be, it'll be based upon kind of like what we've done so far, right?